Now.
Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Dan Hagan. We'll get to those stories and more in just a minute, but first, we've had an unusual stretch of weather for April. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller is standing by for more on that. 2 days in a row of spring snow here in northern Wisconsin.
Yeah, hey Dan, a full 20 degrees below average today, and we'll do it again tomorrow and for Saturday before back in the 40s on Easter Sunday. But today, 32 is all we did in Rhinelander, even colder than that to the north. Right now, though, it's 20s out there currently, with a west wind gusting near 30, making those 20s feel like single digits outside right now. And there's scattered snow showers. Why not, right? If you get under a couple of these, you could get a quick burst of snow tonight, but overall light snow through the action this evening into tomorrow morning. We'll get rid of the snow tomorrow morning. The wind will stay with us through the day tomorrow into Saturday. And right now the winds out of the south, southwest around 10 to 15 sustained with gusts near 30. We had wind gusts earlier near 50 miles per hour. So our forecast tonight, though, is some light snow showers out there, windy and cold with low temperatures down near 20. Your full forecast is coming up. Dan.
Canada is sending about 100 troops to Poland to help with the influx of Ukrainian refugees. They will provide medical support and assist with processing. The Canadian Defense Ministry says the soldiers will be deployed in the coming days. Nearly 5 million Ukrainians have fled their country since Russia invaded. Nearly half have ended up in Poland. More carnage in Ukraine today, but some good news for the invaded country. The flagship of Russia's Black Sea Fleet sank into the ocean. Russian forces say the ship was damaged by a fire that triggered an explosion of ammunition on board, but Ukraine says its forces hit the ship by 2 powerful Ukrainian-made missiles. The Palmyra, Wisconsin Police Department was in need of a battering ram, and they looked to the local high school for help. A high school senior decided to give back to the men in blue by putting his welding skills to test, make a new one. It took Ryan Nick just a month to build this 35-pound battering ram in his welding class. Nick says he used a tube, plate, and random scraps from around the shop.
We decided to initially make it because the police force needed a battering ram, and they came to us, and we had the materials for it. And I didn't have a project, so I made it.
The police department received the battering ram this week. Nick says he feels good knowing his creation will help out law enforcement. Here's something you probably have not done: run in 30 Boston marathons. Well, a custodian at a school in Green Bay is getting ready to run her 31st Boston Marathon, and students at her school sent her well wishes today. The send-off was a surprise for Kathy Waldron. She's part of the Quarter Century Club for the Boston Marathon, and the only woman in Wisconsin to ever hit that goal. She says she owes it all to her father, who inspired her to do it.
He would say, "I knew you could do it," and he always did support me. And like I said, he was told me that I could when I was 5, and I always remembered that.
Students and staff will be watching and cheering Kathy on this Monday for the Boston Marathon. Wisconsin hit record low unemployment in March at just 2.8%. That's down from the previous record of 2.9% the month before in February. Only 10 states have a lower unemployment rate than Wisconsin. The amount of Wisconsin residents currently employed also set a record high at just over 3 million. There are 88,000 unemployed people in the state right now. Some Americans looking for a new place to live may suffer from sticker shock. Mortgage rates increased again this week, hitting 5% for the first time since 2010. This hike follows last week's announcement from the Federal Reserve about plans to boost interest rates at a faster pace as a way to fight inflation. Economists say U.S. home prices are rising so fast, property taxes can't keep up. These factors, as well as a supply shortage in housing, could cause many Americans to hold off on house hunting for the time being. Trouble is brewing for some craft beer artisans across the country. According to data from a trade organization, closures for independent breweries are on the rise. In the first 3 months of the year, at least 53 establishments across the country shut their doors. That's up from 42 over the same period in 2021. The Brewers Association says more closures are expected. The group says these small businesses are having trouble keeping up with costs, rising rents, and supply chain issues. A kindergartner at an Upper Peninsula elementary school can now play with her friends at recess, and that's all thanks to students at a nearby high school. Marquette, Michigan reporter Grace Blair has more on what woodshop students are learning about giving back.
This is Paisley Van Effen. The kindergartner enjoys playing math games and being outside with her friends. Paisley was born with spina bifida and hydrocephalus, meaning she will always have a wheelchair. With this table made by the Gladstone High School woodshop, Paisley can play at recess with everyone.
Snow. Mainly snow. Sometimes they throw some of the snow out. Yeah, because so it doesn't get dirty.
A teacher's aide at Cameron reached out to the Gladstone woodshop with the idea. After coming up with a design, Gladstone High School students began creating the tables.
It allows them to play with other kids, like other kids can walk over and play with the person in the wheelchair that is playing on it with like sand or snow.
They made 2 tables and delivered them to Cameron about a month ago. Today, those students watched Paisley and her friends play together with no limitations.
It's nice to see them sit down with the other kids and play around the table and get some more interaction.
The woodshop teacher says it teaches his students the importance of giving back.
It gives them a good feeling that they did something, helped somebody out.
All 3 students who worked on the table went to Cameron Elementary, and they agree it's a rewarding experience.
I got really happy about it because I feel like, I seen the smile on her face, and it was really, really good, and it made me happy.
Grace Blair, TV6 News, Gladstone.
While summer might not be top of mind for most people in this weather, folks in Land O'Lakes, Wisconsin are planting seeds for a garden with music. We'll explain after weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
With Angus beef, melty Swiss, and bacon between toasted sourdough. Oh, yeah. The Frisco Angus Burger is for those who know an icon when they see one. Because flavor like this is always in style. Bite into the Frisco Angus Burger, part of the Frisco menu, only at Hardee's.
People have been wondering, what's happening to Lindsay? But it's really what Lindsay's gotten into, Planet Fitness. Join now for $1 down and only $10 a month.
Just $10 a month?
Cancel anytime.
That makes me so happy.
Want more happy? Enjoy tons of equipment in our clean and spacious clubs. Even blow off steam in our judgment-free zone. Get glowing and feel fit-tacular. For $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. But hurry, deal ends Thursday, April 14th.
Create your ideal outdoor living space with help from Menards. Start off with new indoor-outdoor carpet. It's a perfect option for your decks, porches, and sunrooms. EcoFi carpet is 39 cents a square foot after 11% rebate. Keep your furry friends happy, healthy, and safe with innovative products from PetSafe. From pet fences to training collars and more. Save 11% on all PetSafe products. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Have you ever looked up how much of an appliance is made in the U.S.? At Maher Water Corporation, we use systems that are 90% made in the U.S. In fact, over 80% of the unit is made right here in the Midwest, and 75% of the entire unit is made right here in our beautiful state of Wisconsin. Combining the local made product with a local family company means money spent here stays here. So call us today to meet our Wisconsin-made family.
With ham, melty cheese, and an egg on toasted sourdough. Oof. The recipe for standing out is keeping things simple, making this breakfast your most iconic meal of the day. Bite into the Frisco Breakfast Sandwich, part of the Frisco menu, only at Hardee's.
All right, 2 inches of rain on Wednesday morning, 2 inches of snow this morning, and now temperatures staying below freezing today. gave us scenes like this across the area, as you know. Lots of falls, tricky roadways for sure, with lots of ice across the region. And tomorrow, we're going to have temperatures not really rise above freezing again. Same story for Saturday before we get some 40s in here on Sunday. Look what we did today. This is it. The average high is 52. We did 32 in Rhinelander, also Eagle River, 38 for Point, 41 for Wapaka. That's the warm spot. So we'll do this again tomorrow and for Saturday before we get slightly warmer temperatures in here on Sunday. And right now we're back in the 20s and it's windy with feel-like temperatures near 5 to 10 degrees out there right now. So this is not normal, but it's not going to change anytime soon. We have a long duration kind of cold weather event on the way through tomorrow, through Saturday, into Sunday, which by the way is Easter Sunday, and they kind of up and down, but overall no temperatures near 52 for us anytime soon. But there is hope. Hope is our strategy here. Beyond this, we're talking like next Friday, next weekend. Look what happens. A shift in the pattern is going to push some warmer temperatures in the Midwest and likely into the Great Lakes. This could lift us into the 50s and 60s, but that is still 8 or 9 days away. We'll see. But if you want a glimmer of hope, there is one now on the horizon. Speaking of temperatures, the results are in for March, and March came back as the 5th warmest March on record globally. So that's land and ocean temperatures. So on this map, red is above average temperatures, blue is below. There was a lot of red during the month of March. Okay, so it's a windy day, right? So Marshville had a wind gust near 52, same thing for Rhinelander. A couple reports of tree limbs down across the area. This wind is beginning to pull back now, although we'll still see wind gusts near 25 to 40 miles per hour overnight tonight, and then wind down near 30 miles per hour tomorrow. So a windy day today, but today was the worst of it. Right now, sustained out of the southwest at 18 in Rhinelander with 21 in Antigo. This is sustained, not the gusts. The gusts are still near 40 out there right now. All right, snowfall-wise, Phelps, you won this award, 3.5 inches for you. It was a quick burst of heavy, wet snow, like silver dollar-sized snowflakes out there late last night and early parts of this morning. There's still some light snow showers out there now, but they're not looking like this. This was last night, just after the newscast last night. And look at the size of these things. You stick your tongue out and you can get hydrated by them. They're so full of moisture with large half-dollar-sized snowflakes out there. But this is a different setup now. This is the upper level low, kind of spinning across the atmosphere at all levels of the atmosphere. There's lots of wind up north too. So that wind is kind of tearing apart the snowflakes, thus they are not as big as they were yesterday. And here it is again, this thing is taking over the atmosphere at every single level from the surface up to about 50,000 feet, and it's kind of spinning itself to death this evening across the Great Lakes and kind of snowing itself out, but still we'll keep that wind going tonight and into tomorrow. In fact, this thing will not completely get out of here until mid-weekend or so. Maybe some sunshine back in the forecast later on Saturday and Sunday as well. A better bet for us though on Sunday, which of course is Easter Sunday. So our forecast then tonight though is light snow showers out there now and some wind. Falling temperatures, so we're in the upper 20s now. We'll have lows down near 20, and many of you could get into the upper teens for lows tonight with that west wind gusting near 30. That will feel like 0 to 10 degrees. For tomorrow, it's Friday. See, it says it right there. It's Friday. Lots of clouds tomorrow, windy and cold. A couple of flurries out there can't be ruled out before noon with high temperatures, I know, 32 tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow, cold, Saturday, cold, Sunday, Easter Sunday, 43 with some sunshine before some more rain and maybe a few snow showers get in here on Monday afternoon. Dan?
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved its first COVID-19 breath test. Thursday, the FDA granted emergency use authorization to the Inspector COVID-19 breathalyzer. The agency says the test spots chemical compounds associated with COVID infection and can give results in less than 3 minutes. It is made to be used in medical offices and mobile testing sites and is about the size of a piece of carry-on luggage. A study found the breathalyzer accurately identified positive samples more than 91% of the time and negative samples nearly 100% of the time. But the FDA still advises patients to confirm positive results with a PCR test. Today is Holy Thursday in the Christian church calendar, a approaching Easter. Nativity of our Lord in Rhinelander brought back a tradition this year. Washing of the feet was done at the Last Supper in the Bible. Monks would wash one another's feet in the 7th century, and then it was done to the poor. Eventually, the whole church adopted the practice.
We will call people up from all different areas of the church, of the people of God, and to see the different things that take place in the church. And I'll try to talk to each one of them as they come up and thank them for their ministry.
The historic practice is still relevant today. It is a way to show gratitude for the congregation's involvement in the community.
We do that. If Christ has done it to us, we are called to go out and bring that out to other people, to wash other people's feet and to serve them and bring them that love of Christ.
Father Kemp also said the washing of feet is a way to bring the congregation together, especially after not having the tradition the last 2 years because of COVID-19. The Easter Bunny is visiting Rhinelander this weekend to visit with children on the autism spectrum. Tom's Drawing Board and the Autism Society of Wisconsin are collaborating on this event. The Easter Bunny will accommodate autistic or just sensory sensitive children. It takes place at Tom's Drawing Board in downtown Rhinelander this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please reach out to Tom's Drawing Board to reserve a spot for your child. After the recent snowfall, your mind probably isn't on summer right now, but one northern Wisconsin community is preparing for an event in June that immerses people into music. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson has more.
Students at the Land O'Lakes Elementary School took a silent walk today.
So they're listening to the wind through the trees, they're observing maybe their footsteps or animal tracks in the snow. They're looking at maybe where deer have grazed, listening to birds.
The walk was intended to get students in touch with nature.
They're really building a relationship that is maybe long-lasting through the rest of their life.
Students notice things they wouldn't if they were laughing and talking. Chanel's been going to other schools in the Upper Peninsula to teach about nature.
I work with the students on just learning about the forest and the ecosystem and forest values and kind of just giving them the basics as well as expanding on anything that they want to learn in that area.
Land O'Lakes is taking that nature experience to the next level. Pretty soon, once the snow is gone and the grass is green, this area will transform into a sound garden. James Everest composes and directs sound gardens. He likes to call them a concert you can walk through.
It's really meant to be a way that people can walk through and enjoy an actual place.
Everest started creating sound gardens in 2016. He's installed sound gardens in other locations, and Land O'Lakes is one of them.
The music is really an accompaniment to sort of the dance and performance that's happening already in nature.
This is his second year bringing the Land O'Lakes Sound Garden to life. There will be art pieces and musical notes, including art pieces from students at the elementary school, which will eventually inhabit the Land O'Lakes Sound Garden. But the fundamental parts of a sound garden are the sounds of nature.
So it's a chance to really connect with a particular place, both the nature and the ecology of that place and the habitat, but also learning about the history of that place and really looking at it more deeply and developing a relationship with a particular place.
Everest writes specific music for each location he does. All the pieces come together to create the perfect environment.
The Sound Garden will be open to the public in Land O'Lakes on June 18th, 20th, and 21st. The Brewers have had mixed success so far this season. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we'll take a look at how Milwaukee fared in their home opener.
Hey, you guys remember when we went on this trip?
Yeah. Remember, Daddy, when you helped that nice lady across the street? Remember when you blew up those balloon animals for that little kid's birthday party?
That's how it's done.
Remember when you helped fix the neighbor's satellite dish?
Move to the right.
You think you can help people fight back against insurance companies?
Yes, I can.
At Batteries Plus, we do more than replace batteries and fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. Need a phone fixed? We got it. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com.
When you
When you join IHOP's new rewards program, the International Bank of Pancakes, and start stacking pan coins toward free food, you get a smile on your plate. Download the app and join the rewards program today.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck. Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks. Need a new boat or outboard? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports and Suzuki Outboards, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we can help get you top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with Suzuki Outboards and American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Coming up on your Friday, we get to meet our new furry friend of the week from the Forest County Humane Society.
And we had some snow earlier this morning. How much more is it going to snow? And when is the sun finally going to peek out? I'll have that coming up.
The Milwaukee Brewers had middling success on their first road trip of the year, but today they had an opportunity to play on more familiar territory in their home opener. Brewers taking on the Cardinals. First inning, Andrew McCutcheon takes this fastball to center field, scoring Colton Wong from third. Then just an inning later, Omar Narvaez sends this one to deep right. Up and out of here, Brewers up 2-0. Then next inning, third inning, Hunter Renfroe sees this pitch and he takes it to the left field, scoring Christian Yelich from second base. And on the mound, Milwaukee's Brandon Woodruff pitched 5 scoreless innings. The Brewers, they would end up winning this 5-1. They play the Birds again tomorrow at 7. And while we're talking about the Brew Crew, new menu items are available this season. More than 12 new options will be available at American Family Field concession stands, ranging from hot dogs topped with cheese curds to nachos in a commemorative batting helmet. Brewers fans can also find bacon-wrapped hot dogs, bacon on a stick, and even bacon in a cup this season. When products are shipped overseas, it's sometimes hard for local neighbors to know what's going on at a local manufacturer. Coming up on Newswatch 12, we will take a look inside a fan and blower company here in Rhinelander.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
What you see is important. How you see is important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Right now, get 40% off lenses with the purchase of any frames. Shopko Optical.
Olson Solar Energy would like to thank everyone who has trusted us with their local solar installations. And to those of you still considering solar, give us a call to set up a free evaluation and get your project booked in 2022. Discover the benefits of a lower or no energy bill and take advantage of federal tax credits. The time is now. Go green, save green with Olson Solar Energy.
Summer is about having fun, not worrying about your old, outdated dock. Portadoc's corrosion-resistant roll-in or post-dock aluminum dock systems offer durability and longevity, as well as functionality with multiple configurations and decking options. Virtually maintenance-free Portadoc systems will keep you in or on the water all summer long. Visit your local Portadoc dealer, and welcome to where the land ends and the summer fun begins. Dvorak's Docks, Highway 45 in Elko. Tomahawk Sports Center, North 4th Street in Tomahawk.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. It's got, you know what? Skip this video. Go see one at your local Ford dealer.
Get here to know F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for yourself. Then get one your way with a custom order that receives priority, plus an extra $1,000 bonus cash and incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery, all on a Ford, built for you, by you. Order your 2022 F-150 to lock in a great offer, plus get an extra $1,000 retail order bonus cash.
Doug.
We gotta tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. And we gotta do it fast.
Woo! 34 miles per hour! New personal record, Limu!
He'll be back. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule your comprehensive eye exam at shopko.com or bring in your outside prescription.
Those who drive down Rhinelander's Sutliff Avenue are greeted by a mural honoring Rhinelander's industrial history. This mural is painted on the walls of one of the businesses that's part of that history. That business is the AirPro Fan and Blower Company, and many people don't know exactly what they do. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pozorski explains in this latest installment of Blue Collar Wisconsin.
AirPro Fan and Blower Company. Many know the name, but most might not know what they do.
Locally, I still get lots of questions about who is AirPro, what do you guys do?
The answer, as Keith White Jr. has learned, needs to be simplified.
So I tell them I work at a place where we make metal machines.
But it's not quite that simple. AirPro designs and builds heavy-duty industrial fans and blowers, seen in factories to assist in material handling, dust collection, and so on. To make those machines, the relatively young company has needed to expand several times since their founding, with their location north of Rhinelander on Highway 17 undergoing massive changes over the years.
This was a very small version of what it is today, and then there were 4 or 5 expansions in this plant.
The growth of AirPro has been strategic, in a way controlling their own destiny, but a large part of expanding is bringing in workers to get the job done.
A lot of guys, when they first start at AirPro, it's nothing that they ever thought it was.
Greg Nowak is a supervisor who says along with other employees, AirPro is constantly trying to improve every aspect of what they do.
You'll never be perfect, but there's always room for improvement. So that's why I do it. I constantly challenge myself. There's so many different processes that we improved to make it better.
It's that commitment by the employee-owned and operated company, which is why they've succeeded in a mature industry.
There are a whole lot more people here that care and come in and contribute and are contributing more than just their presence. They're contributing their energy.
So next time when you're driving past that mural or any factory, remember that there is more than meets the eye. The people behind the scenes contributing to a larger purpose of moving an industry and economy forward. Reporting in Rhinelander, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
This is the purpose-built Ford F-150. It's a beast with brains. It's got, you know what? Skip this video. Go see one at your local Ford dealer.
Get here to know F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for yourself. Then get one your way with a custom order that receives priority, plus an extra $1,000 bonus cash and incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery, all on a Ford, built for you, by you. Order your 2022 F-150 to lock in a great offer, plus get an extra $1,000 retail order bonus cash.
Planning an outdoor winter adventure? You need the app from the weather team you can rely on. The WJFW Weather Watch app, featuring hourly and daily forecasts, high-resolution imagery, and opt-in push alerts to let you know when severe weather approaches. With all these features, you'll know the best days to be on the ice or when there will be fresh powder on the trails. The WJFW Weather Watch app is available in your app store now. Sponsored by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Weather Watch 12, from where you live.
Whether you slip and fall or you're injured during the game, you can count on Bone and Joint Walk-In Care. Avoid crowded waiting areas and the high cost of emergency rooms. Instead, be seen promptly by an orthopedic provider at a fraction of the cost. Bone and Joint's skilled team can diagnose and treat sprains, strains, and fractures without an appointment. With 3 convenient locations, we'll help you get back to the things you enjoy.
Why should you choose ABT Foundation Solutions to resolve your basement water issues or basement foundation problems? At ABT, our core value since day one has remained the same. Be honest and upfront. Use the very best products, provide the best solution, and get the job done right. All at a fair price. So if you think your basement is having foundation issues, we would be honored to come out and conduct a free 20-point inspection. Just give us a call.
Visit callabt.com.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Westside Market Discount Store is a veteran-owned shop with a wide variety of items and a great selection of gluten-free products. Westside Market, find them on Facebook.
Okay, Jeff, I want you to look at this $100 bill on the screen and tell me if anything seems off to it. Take a good look.
Motion picture use only.
You exactly got it. So police in Iron County, Michigan are investigating a counterfeit bill claim. This bill, $100 bill, was used at a restaurant in Crystal Falls, Michigan. It's just up the road from Florence, Wisconsin. As you can see, it says motion picture use only on it. So people at home, people in businesses, make sure you look at those big bills to make sure they are actual bills.
I got it. I found the error.
And I have a history interest, as you know, and I want to say that in 1953, the Milwaukee Braves had their first ever home opener, and this is in County Stadium down there. And I don't know about you, Jeff, but this picture quality maybe not so good
these days.
But it looks very gray, which reminds me of today's skies.
I've been to a couple of games at County Stadium, and yes, today was not one of those days, right? It's just kind of write this one off as a loss. Temperatures are 32 for the high. The average high is 52. We will not do that tomorrow either, or for Saturday, but Easter Sunday, we'll get back in the 40s at least. But right now we're at 28, so it's just cold out there, and it's windy, and it's snowing, I know. The snow will not be a lot. We could see it dusting another inch tonight, and then we're done. The snow will wind down tomorrow. The wind will stay with us into tomorrow night, and then we'll stay cloudy on Saturday, but then break out some sunshine Easter Sunday with temperatures back in the 40s. We got to get there, though, first. Tomorrow is not going to be nice.
People always hope for a white Christmas, a white Easter egg hunt.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
Not so much. Okay, thanks for joining us. The Tonight Show is on next.